his career as well, and the action underway.
But there's got to be some substance behind it, because Canelo will. So Kaleb Plant will have to throw a very hard.
Guns blazing in the early stages, although having said that,
in his time we've said how calm he is in contest. On his way forward, and then it'll be quick and...
I think Alvarez understands just how strong this man is. Nearly 2 minutes gone, and that's...
That will invite the right hand from Canelo Alvarez in this crowd, especially when Alvarez
lead, and he's not done very much in the first round so far. The left-hand lead.
Yeah, he's got to box at distance and range. He's got to keep from Canelo Alvarez, and I'd give the first round to...
Quiet opening round. Are we going to have more here in the second? Plant
and got that nervousness. Plant can actually handle that pressure.
Of Alvarez connecting there. That time you hear.
But this is what he does, isn't it, Alvarez? He just gets close. Just keeping him at bay with those shots. Kaleb Plant, he'll be a sitting duck in many respects. He's got to move, frustrate his opponent. Maybe Danny Jacobs when he stood to
what Golovkin did. He said, I'll be patient, I'll wait.
Yeah, he's a very patient.
That's not right.
Kaleb Plant, that's where he's got to move. Can't afford to stay there.
Being set problems here, and he's not yet. You see, look right now. Plant trying to utilise that big reach advantage.
Gradually walks his opponents down, and that's
in Plant's favour. But a long way to go. That's a nice little shot.
And that's a bit better with his movement, moving off to
left hand a lot higher than he did earlier in the fight. There's a solid shot.
Plant has got to keep him at bay and start hitting him with some big shots. He's there to be it, Alvarez.
But to it. Alvarez only.
That jab, hard to detect. And again, he's having six through the gears, because Alvarez, that's what he will do. Go with him, match him for the work rate.
The Alvarez
got a couple of rounds under his belt. The rounds have been close.
Alvarez into range. Solid body shots.
It's this fella on the ropes, and he's going to punch a hole through you. You've got to hold your feet, especially on the ropes.
Finding Plant as tricky as Plant predicted he was, forcing the Mexican back a little. Only just missed. That's the danger.
As Plant is trying to move off to the side.
Say that did no damage. Last few seconds.
Yeah, but it'll be an absolute annoyance.
Maybe there, maybe there.
Holding his ground there, Steve.
The eye's open. The eye from the slap.
Both men will be confident in the way the contest is going, and that can be fatal, because he's very, very explosive on the
inside in this round. Until maybe now.
A little bit desperate with his work, maybe, but it's the movement that's important for...
Absolutely berserk. Still, though,
give credit to Plant, making things awkward. He hasn't... Yeah, I'm just wondering
again,
whether
attacks in that round. And again, it's a close one, Richie.
He's really good at guarding up.
Well, he did a decent job.
It's good work from Plant, but you just... He brings the shoulder round, dips the head.
How to cope with this man.
Throw more shots, it's better from Canelo, but Plant's holding his feet, he's allowing...
Another shot.
And again, he's getting closer and closer, and Plant's feet are...
For the big power shots, and it's coming, maybe...
Off Plant, make him miss with the shot, and then he'll come...
Alvarez knows now, I think, that he can't be hurt by...
It was a smirk, and he stood for 1 second, and just look.
It's important now for Plant to go through the gears a little bit more, the confidence building him, and so it's very important.
It's a good jab.
Again, Alvarez coming forward. No respect for into it. You've got to put something behind those jabs. Forward.
Yeah, that's a nice right-hand counter. Has he got the physical strength and the power, though, to put Alvarez into
the chance to land a couple of good 1-2s, but he's not doing it. That's a
think that surely this is the cat and the mouse, and Alv to cast caution aside.
Are being thrown from him. I really think there may be something wrong, but what they wanted to see. But for most of
start using the right hand if he can, as
no, they're just short punches on the inside, little just and left up combination. It's a testing night as long as Plant keeps bringing Alvarez right into it, and he's going to get into it.
He's done a pretty fair job of avoiding that right hand.
He's just a little bit, he's just making things awkward. That's why you see Alvarez now just quickening the feet up.
Run up to this fight that sooner or later, at some point, the power shots the upset.
Content to stay at range, try and keep his man on the end of that jab, gap down with the head movement to avoid the shots as he comes forward. Alvarez frustrated him. And
space. Getting him into the corner and landing a solid left hand.
Stay out of the corners, keep the movement going.
From Kalev Plant.
Really there. And it's Plant that sees.
Renowned former journalist. Now working in been coming here long enough to know the score.
In this contest, and they just decided to stand and trade.
But for Alvarez. A real fighter in the super middleweight division.
There's a little bit of frustration in Canelo's work, and they're
seen it totally different. But there's Mike Tyson, he doesn't look too impressed. Moment he's boxing very well on the outside, making things very awkward and get away with. Yeah, big shots going in from both boxers now. Missed there with that right hand, but to slow those feet down, that's what.
Phenomenal condition, and that conditioning is now being.
Yeah, he can't get to him, can he? But again, Caleb.
Balance in the 10th round, and a lot of people thought it would have ended.
Plant, you can see the confidence in him now. He's decided to stand and. But Canelo Alvarez, you see, it's another close round.
Alvarez coming on.
He doesn't set anything up. He hasn't set something up. He hasn't set an attack up with a jab. He just got a little bit closer. You know what, John? He might have become a victim.
Plant has done a great job in quieting this crowd.
But Plant also, good shot from Alvarez.
And there's a lot left in this round also.
But you to find a way to hold on, to try and stifle him.
Changing shots. That finish, though, that was the left hook he had.
Undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.